Montenegro side for crossing into the territory of Montenegro. They will just ask us for the list of passengers where I already have all your details. So you will see in a comparison with the Croatian side in Montenegro and on the border we will not wait more than a minute and a half, but Croatia is the member of the EU. We have the new regulations, especially from the 1st of January of this year, so I would like to ask you for probably on the way back for a little bit more patient. And one of the reasons why we already like to ask the people to start the day like this earlier is the queue and normally that waiting on the border. I hope that today we will catch the time before they are changing the shift, which happens from 20 minutes to 8, then to 8. But if we not, we will be, I don't want to say stuck, but definitely we will wait a little bit more time at the Croatia.
Ja sam ono radoholičan, ja mogu potpuno mjesec dana se odmorim i onda akcija je.
For the people who visit the Italy and maybe Lake Como, Lago di Garda, or some of the lakes around Switzerland, probably they will think that the water is the lake, but no, I'm still talking about the Adriatic Sea, which is always very calm, very peaceful. Generally, you need to know that Adriatic Sea belongs to the peaceful group of seas. When I said peaceful, I mean you will not find here some big storms, big waves, no hurricanes, not tornadoes. And also when we're talking about the animal world, again, the Adriatic Sea is so peaceful because there is no sharks, there is no jellyfish. The biggest thing which maybe even today you will see around the bay, maybe you will see on the way back when we will catch the ferry, which is on our right side. So today we will also use the ferry. The biggest thing at the Adriatic Sea, it will be the dolphins. So the dolphins are the biggest. Then, yes, then at the mainland, the biggest animals which lives around this country, around the region, it could be the boar, wild boar, then deer, and at one of 7 Croatian natural parks you can see the middle-sized dark brown bears, but nothing bigger than that. Then when we're talking about the snakes, 98% of the snakes here will be unpoisoned. Generally speaking, very, very peaceful area, especially when we're talking about the animal world, which unfortunately I could not say the same for the humans, because on every 50 years between us we have some conflict, we have the wars, but I hope that this time, so far we have 28 years of the peace, I hope that this time at least 100 years we will have the peace. I hope that all of you, especially those who are closer to driver and me, in front of us, between the two parts of the bay, you can see the first official stop where we're going to stop today, the oldest town at Montenegro, the town of Perast, the town which is like the next one where we're going to stop, the heritage protected area by UNESCO. The town where at the beginning of 14th century they opened the first Navy university at Europe. The town which now is one of the most visited places when you come at Montenegro, especially because of the two beautiful islands which now again I would like to ask you to look on your right side. Two islands which are the pearls of this area. The left one is a Lady of Rock Island, the island which is the optional part of this tour for each of you who wants to explore and see some of the most valuable things which exist in the church, which is the part of the island. The island of Lady of Rock, which exists from 15 centuries. The island which is the man-made or artificial, but with a very interesting story which I will share with you. The right one with the trees is a St. George Island monastery, which still unfortunately is not open for the visitors. But the island of Lady of Rock is the place where many people who are coming with us to visit the country of Montenegro like to visit. The only way how you can reach the island is by the boat. Probably you are informed about the details, but if you didn't, I will tell you how it works. So, for each of you who wanna see something which still is very important for the people from Montenegro, something which exists as a protector of all this area, and I'm talking about the painting which is the central thing at the church inside where is the museum. So 10 euros is a prize for each of you who wants to be the part of this beautiful scenery, who wants to be the one who will enjoy at the middle of this beautiful day. So 10 euros is the prize for each of you. 7 minutes is the ride in one direction, 7 minutes on the way back. 20 to 25 minutes you will stay at the island where, like I mentioned, is a church. Inside the church is a museum. The church exists from 15th century, island little bit earlier, because there is a story about the two fishermen who returned from the fishing and they saw around the rocks some very strange light. When they come closer, they saw that around the light was the icon of our Holy Lady, and that icon they bring back to the church, which is now one of the central parts of the island. And then you can see the one famous painting which most of the people from Montenegro will say it's the most valuable painting from the territory of Montenegro, the painting of one young lady from town of Perast who starts to create that painting just 2 days after she get the news that her fiancé will need to go to the war, and she starts to create that painting from her hair. The first part of the painting showed to us that the color of the hair was totally brown, but the end of the painting was totally gray, which means that in the documents which we found that she created painting for more than 40 years. We don't know are the guy returned or not, but that painting now lives as a protector of the whole region of the Boca Bay, and very interesting to see and take the photo. A few years ago, one sheikh from Saudi Arabia come with his boat close to the island, come into the church and ask the ladies who works there, is that charm which exists for many centuries. Thank you again for all of your attention. I hope that you catch every important detail, but again you will hear my voice just when we stop at Perast, because I will give you the time where I wanna see you close to the bus. Thank you again. Are the two islands, and in front of us is a small bus station which we will use now to stop with the bus, and also the same place we will use as a meeting point. So if it's no problem, I would like to see you here at 10.
Wait for the tourists to stop it.
Don't worry, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Welcome to Perast, Montenegro.
Subotu i to je to. Ne mogu. 40 eura i... Ključ. Ne volim. Da smo malo ljeti da iskoristim, brate. Nije, radit ću to brat tamo u kafić na dnevnicu, uvozim robu i to sve. 50 eura. Voziš robu, ne? Stai tallassa. Zobacz rozliczą. Zobacz rozliczą.
Went to the back, into Mechanis, Volupolis, Fez, then down into sort of mid-Atlas area, then come along.
E non mi broda, io... Allora anche vedere. A nismo, ne mogu ni skakati onda.
Mogli su prije no što ste došli.
That view. Welcome to Montenegro, Perast, monastery island. Let's go walk around and see what's inside. It's a church built in 1500 as per information. So you will see that. It's very hot here. Look, that's beautiful. It's an island. And it's very nice. Look at the church there. It's very nice. We go inside first if we can. But looks like there's a limit of who can go in. So let's see. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's very nice.
Que fue diseñado en Venecia y hecho en país. Increíble, ¿verdad? Sí, que la han encontrado. ¿Y ahora? Ya son reliquias. Pero sí, sí. No pudieron entrar. Y los ramos de flores que dejaron. Eso estaba bien. Ya vamos a la casa. ¿Verdad que bonito? Sí. Que lo dejan a la Virgen y las ponen ahí. Sí, sí. Y está el santo Leopoldo. San Leopoldo es un santo de Montenegro.
De aquí, de los que estaban pintados, ¿verdad?
Y bueno, todo esto que vayamos viendo,
Todo esto, ¿verdad?
sí,
Como para, como corona para la Virgen, por decir así. Corona para la Virgen. Qué bonito.
que tenían un número de profesores
contrataban pintores para que les explicaran de lo que les había caído encima por mal
So
tiempo.
in our language, we have a saying that if someone is a thief, that he's having 6 fingers or 3 hands. You know, there's always one more hand like stealing back, right? So he painted 3 hands over there, and he placed a check over there like a bill, you know, marking this guy forever as the thief guy. And the lady
What's that? Oh.
So inside this room, you can see some remains of Roman villas that they were excavating along this part of the coast. So right now we're in Bocape. So while we were coming this morning, we went to Bocape. So we went through Herzegovina town. Recent town is right over there. This is the other town we told you about. You can see part of it. You see, it doesn't fit this Mediterranean style wall because of these.
Queste sono tutte cose che hanno recuperato nel mare, le navi
So
che
that is why
hanno fatto una
inside
volta
Portuguese. Inside of that town, you can only see this Roman mosaic from 2nd century AD of ancient god of slave Politinos. We now get the idea what's called Politinos. So the only one in the whole world that the god there that they found in Perast, because Christianity was not allowed to be practiced. Actually, those Christians in that period of time were captured and killed. But well, it was forbidden. These people from Perast were practicing Christianity in that period of time. So instead of this glass one, you can see some evidence of people living around here even 5,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago. Some of these caves they had 20 pieces.
Welcome to the island of Perast in Montenegro. It's very hot. The weather is very hot. Vending machines. Nice speedboats.